I want to achieve the film look, but I don't want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars. But with this plugin called Dehancer, you can do that. Just a disclaimer, this video is sponsored by them. They did not ask me to promote their product in any way. They just asked me to do an honest review on it, and that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to be doing a review on their plugin for Premiere Pro, and then Lightroom, and also talk about the iOS app they integrated. One more thing. It is recommended that you add an adjustment layer, add Dehancer to the adjustment layer. And if you make any color corrections like, shadows, whites, and blacks, so they do recommend you put those adjustments above that so it gets all the colors correctly. So right off the bat, so first things first, you want to add that adjustment layer on top of your clips and then add the Dehancer effect to it. So it's as simple as typing in Dehancer into the effects panel and then double click it, drag it, whichever you prefer. I prefer to drag it, I don't know why, just like doing that. And then you go to the effects control, which you're gonna play around with it. And right off the bat, you can tell from the clips that it's a little bit grainy. And all you really have to do is find the input, pick your camera and stuff. It's automatically that they adjust to Rec 709, but you wanna choose your camera and the settings that you have in there. So I currently shoot with a Sony a7 IV, S-Log and stuff. Boom, like that. Huge difference. And if you click on film profile, you can pick between different types of film profiles. And what I've been using for most of my clips is the Konica Impressa 50. I like it because it gives a little bit of hint of green into my footage, which I prefer. It's a personal preference type of thing. If you click on the print tab, there is profiles that you can choose from. I believe right now I use boom like that. I do like about this is the halations and bloom tab, because I would search online to try to replicate that effect, and sometimes I had to dead end and it takes me a long time to find, but it's all in one plugin, which is pretty nice. You just enable it and then you can actually choose between different profiles with a simple click. Or I would like to do custom because I would like to play around with how much of the halation effect I want to put into my footage. Same thing with bloom. There's profiles you can choose from, or you do a custom like I do. What's really cool about this actually is I've been using a lot is the monitor tab. If you click on false colors, it actually shows you a little bar graph of where the colors are going to be coming from if you kind of adjust colors, and it's going to show you right there. Pretty straightforward. There's multiple tabs for different things, and then you just enable it and then choose the profile that you like. And if you want to do a custom effect, you just slowly adjust to everything. Overall, I feel like Dehancer is great because it's an all-in-one plugin. It has everything ranging from choosing the film profiles that you would like, that you want to replicate, from the graininess of footage to adding halation to the bloom, all that all in one, which is pretty nice. The downside to it, however, I feel like is that there's no way to adjust the whites, the blacks. For Premiere, you actually have to add a lumetri color and adjust those basic corrections, and then adding the Dehancer under it. And another downside to it is that when I export my video, it takes about an hour. That's the only downside. But overall, I feel like it's a really good plugin to have, and it's a better alternative rather than spending thousands of dollars into film cameras. And if you would like to save some money, I do have a discount code that will give you 10% off of your purchase. So let's jump right into the Lightroom. Once you load the Dehancer plugin on Lightroom, you're gonna notice the similarities. Pretty much the same thing. On the left side, you have all the profiles that you can choose from, and on the right side, you have the tabs to kind of adjust the photos to your liking. Me personally, looking through the film profiles on the plugin, I really like the colors of the Fujifilm. It has that hint of green that I really like in my shots, so I'm gonna go with that. And like I said, on the right side are the tabs to adjust the photos to your liking. And the only thing I really change is probably mess with the halation and the bloom effect. As you see in this carousel photo of my friend Ed, you look at the raw photos and then the edited photos with the Dehancer. It's pretty much just the Fujifilm film profile, and then I added a little more bloom and halation into it. As simple as that. It has the film look, it has a hint of green, and it just makes everything pop more. And in this next photo, it's a photo of my sister that I took at Burning Falls. Same thing. I do really like the green in the photo. Add a little halation effect, no bloom effect in this one. There is no exterior lighting because it was cloudy that day, and I'm okay with it because it was a simple portrait photo of her in the waterfall. And in this last photo I took of my friend and his dog, I didn't add the bloom effect into this one because I already had the Pro Mist filter on my 24-70 lens, so I gave it a little more of that haziness in the back already. I did not add the halation effect because same thing, I had the Pro Mist filter on. I actually did not take it off, it was an accident. But because of that, I didn't add any of those two effects. I just added the Fujifilm profile to it and then adjust everything accordingly. So overall, I really like how simple the plugin is, and I really do enjoy all the film profiles it provides me, and I pretty much just go with that because it gives the film look that I'm looking to achieve. The only downside, however, same thing, like I guess the same issue with Premiere, is that if I want to adjust the whites and the highlights, I would have to manually adjust it in the photo before adding the film profile into the photo, because how imbalanced, and I'm unable to adjust those in the plugin. But I guess that's the only complaint I have about this. And you know how I talked about how they integrate an iOS app? If you scroll through it, it's essentially the same thing. You have film profiles to pick from, looks and stuff, and you get to adjust accordingly. And yeah, I'm unable to adjust the whites and the highlights in the plugin, but that's about it. Overall, I feel like it's a really good plugin to have, and if you don't have the funds to buy film cameras, you can achieve it with this Dehancer plugin that gives you the film simulations. But yeah, thank you for watching the video, and I hope you guys have a great day.